Hey everyone, it's Phil here, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to actually reach 100K in 2026. What is going to be the fastest path? Okay, so I've seen, a lot of ways to make money. I know a lot of people that made money in different ways. Co-founder of Booking Koala, who literally there's so many millionaires using the platform, and I've actually grown my first service business to over $15 million. Started when I was 19. Okay. So there's so many different ways, and I'm going to tell you which is the best one. Okay. So apps and SaaS. Okay. So this one is not a great opportunity for a beginner because it's going to take a long time to actually get to a point where you can make money. So if you guys are looking for a fast way, this is not it. Content creation, same thing. It's going to be a very long time to get there. Drop shipping. This is an okay opportunity if you're looking to get somewhere quickly. However, it becomes very challenging because the product can die out and it becomes not stable. So one year you might make 100K and then the next year everything might die. Okay. So these three ways are not beginner friendly, but I'm going to show you a way that you can go ahead and get there quickly and how, today people are doing this. Okay. So this model is going to be low cost startup. Okay, so you don't need a lot of money. For me, I only invested $3,000, but I had no experience, right? 19 years old, had no idea what I was doing. So today I could literally do the same thing with $0. And we have people that are actually doing it for $0. And if you watch my other videos, you get to see how to do it. There's local demand, and there's always going to be local demand. So not like drop shipping where today, this year you made this much money, next year you can't get a product that's actually popular and people want it, or so many people copied you and you cannot sell this product anymore. Okay, so drop shipping versus this one's always going to perform. Get paid quick. You could literally get money today if you wanted to. That's how easy it is to actually start this business, and you don't need any inventory for this business model. Okay, so literally one nice thing through COVID is that a lot of businesses that were using this business model, they didn't go out of business, because they didn't have to hold any inventory, they didn't have to pay for that or anything along those lines, and that is pretty much the reason why they survived. Okay, so what is this opportunity? What is the service model? Okay, it is actually the service business model, right? Because it is a local service like cleaning, detailing, poop scooping, lawn care. There's actually so many of these businesses, and I have a video on my channel that outlines the 10 best ones, the ones that people are making the most money in. So you guys should watch this if you guys are interested in starting this business model. Okay, so the most important and challenging part is to actually get to your first 10 customers in this model, because the first 10 customers basically solidify the business model that you guys are starting, and that those 10 customers will show you, am I doing this properly? Do I have the right pricing structure and all of that? And then once you get your first 10, you guys are able to scale to 20, 30, 40, 50. And the nice part, and the reason why you could do that, because of reoccurring revenue, right? So everybody needs something like home cleaning, lawn care, window cleaning, mobile detailing, right? All these services have demand, and you can lock in a customer to be on schedule every week, every month, every 2 months, and it makes it so much easier to grow these businesses. All you have to really figure out is how to keep them happy and hire the best people to provide the service. Okay, so that's another thing that you have to keep in mind. I actually should have included this, is that you do not perform the work yourself. So if you're thinking that you're actually going to do this service, you sell someone to perform, to have their home clean, and then you have to do it. No, you actually get somebody, you give them a cut, they perform the job while you focus on scaling your business and growing it to where you want it to be. Now, can you do this yourself? Yes, there is no right um, there's no right or wrong, I would say. To me, there is, but to some people, they'll say that why I could just keep doing this. And if you want to keep doing the service yourself, you can. However, if you're looking to scale, to have freedom, to have a large business, you cannot do the work yourself. You have to outsource it to someone else. And there's people that use Booking Koala that do it all sorts of ways. I would say that majority of them don't do the actual service themselves, but there are people that have multi-million dollar businesses that actually started by doing the work themselves, right? So for me, when I first started my service business, now over 15 million in revenue, never done the service myself, but I just did an overview of an interview that we did of a Booking Koala user who has done over 2.6 million in the mobile detailing industry, and he started detailing them himself, quickly learned everything, and then jumped into being an entrepreneur, and then taught other detailers how to do this, and then focused on the business, and now he has the freedom. And that is literally the key difference of why you need to do the work yourself if you want freedom, right? If you want freedom, that's the way to go. Okay, so now to actually start out, you're going to need simple pricing. You cannot overcomplicate this, because if you overcomplicate it, it's going to make it harder to scale. You have to make this repeatable so that someone can land on your website or have a phone call. You could explain to them, give the pricing right then and there without any complications, and then they become reoccurring customers, which is the key part. Okay, and I mean, that's going to be it pretty much. Once you figure this step out and you want to go in the direction, the only thing left is to actually start, which is, from what I've seen, the biggest challenge in entrepreneurs. A lot of people who have success down the line, maybe 1 or 2 years later, they always say that they wish that they started sooner. So if you guys are planning to start something, make sure you check out the videos. I have so many good videos to help you guys get started, from not only my own experience, but people actually building successful service businesses using Booking Koala. Okay, good luck.